I'd like to find the road we roam together, swinging along, finding the long way home. We didn't mind the time or place or weather, singing a song, finding the long way home. Remember, I used to sigh at the end of each day, dear.
What is going on, explorers? Alright, firstly, welcome back to another video. I want to give a few thanks and a shout out. Firstly, to all my viewers and subscribers. Cheers for all the great support lately. I know you've all been enjoying the rural explores lately. And this one is out in rural South Australia again, like last week. Now I have to thank Werner. He gave me the heads up for this location. He explored this with John and Cheree a few months back. Now the links to their channels are in the description. John and Cheree have been out finding and filming locations for a few years, and their channel is called Come Explore With Us. So show them some support with a sub. And I think you'll enjoy this explore, guys, so let's get into it. Cheers for watching. But yeah, this is an oldie as well. Would have been an old original farmhouse, but check out all these cactuses as well. There's like those type, and then there's your classic old ones there. Yeah, big long driveway. Alright, let's go. It's quite warm today, there's flies everywhere. Hopefully there's not snakes everywhere. Go past the thorns. There is a property straight through there. I can hear someone got the angle grinder out. Oh, she's lost a bit of the roof, the old girl. Anyway, we'll see what's left. Check it out. What an old classic. Even though these old places are run down, they're so good to see and explore. Alright. There's the perfect snake stick. Now, if they're there, they're there. I'm sure we'll hopefully scare them off. It's always the corrugated tin, they love that stuff being under there. Oops. No front door. Oh, beautiful arch. Well, it's a simple little one, but still. Oh, the pressed tin too. Pressed metal. So this would be a late 1800s, I reckon. Low door handles. Wow, it's so cool in here compared to outside. I just heard something moving there. Could be a possum or something. Or a pigeon. Yeah, the roof's... the old tongue and groove ceiling on this one, but it's coming down. Oh yeah, there's pigeons. You can hear them humming or whatever they do, that low noise. It's alright. Yeah, they'll be up in the rafters. Yeah. Probably can't tell on the camera, but those windows are really huge. Oh, yeah, there he is, right up in there. Yeah, missed him. Yeah, those windows are really wide and high. Yeah, the old mantle's gone. Bit of patchwork there on the walls. Now I did see, yeah, there's a light there. And there's the light switch, the old pull down one. So they did have power out here. Oh. Bits of the floor being pulled up and there's bits of it piled up. Look at the decay. There is an old seat over there, another old... oh, that might be... no, it's probably the door to here. It's two doors. Door to this one. Oh, there we go. I knew that was going to happen. Just wait for them to kind of settle down, hopefully. Yeah, well, there's not too much going on in here, just decay as well. That one's got... Look how wide the walls are, thick the walls are. That has actually had cement rendering. Look, they've actually attempted to fix that old door. But you can see the width of the walls. Oh yeah, the pink room. No fireplace in this one. Be a bedroom. But that's why these places are so cool. Oh, I missed that. There is a little bit of coloured glass. Blue, yellow and red. Oh wow. Actually the kitchen area is huge. is a nice old stove there as well. Yeah, there's been some more repairs there. Not sure what type of magazine that is. I did see a newspaper over here. Try not to startle the birds. Hold together for just a few more minutes, ceiling. So even this little back room, this is actually a considerably larger cottage than I first thought. Uh, 1996, that paper. There is a whole stack of papers there. There's an old money tin. Someone's can opened it open. Oh, some nice old retro kitchen pieces here. I like that bench. But the showpiece is that old cast iron stove. Kind of resembles one of the old Agars. We'll get a closer look. Bit of 70s panelling there. Where's the make? Oh, well, there is a back piece that says, oh, it's a Carmichael 400. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen a Carmichael before. Would have cooked many old Butte meals on that one. There's the flume. Or a flue. It's not off that one. Trying to find something with a date. They might be all too dirty and rusted. Yeah, I'm going to agree with the 90s. A lot of these homes seem to have been last lived in the 90s. They did have like a wallpaper covering. You can see the patterns, it's like a floral pattern still up there. There is a retro fan. 60s or 70s model. Alright. Now I did notice you can get into that little laundry from around this side. Butol bullnose veranda. Now the front probably would have had the same. I think it had fallen off. And I haven't seen any bees either. So this looks like it was the washroom, laundry, or bathroom. There's the shower curtain. Oh, and there's the pedestal for the sink. No basin though. Well and truly the birds and pigeons home now. And possums and rats. There's one more little room there. That might be the old laundry. So you can see the old rendering they used to like smooth in and fill in the gaps between the field stones, the old sandstone field stones. Oh yeah, we were in that room where the newspapers were. So what do we got? Well, there is an exhaust there for probably an old copper wash pot. Or that thing, whatever it is. It looks like an old heater. Filament. It's got a filament on it. No, it's an old oven. I reckon that's the old laundry. Or am I wrong? What's over there? Oh no, there's the old trough. So this was probably the laundry. Oh, and the dunny, we found it. Well, it's an outhouse without actually kind of being out the back. You can still stay under the cover. But that has kind of just been added in there on the corner of the home. That's a nice breeze. But yeah, that's the old stands, the pedestal stands for the trough. And that's the trough there. Oh, hang on, there's like a well there. We'll walk around. Get a view from the back here. It's just like looking back in time, isn't it? Much simpler times as in for distractions, harder times as in putting food on the table. Although some may disagree, but things were pretty straightforward back in the day, weren't they? It's just all farming area right around here, and this would have been the original homestead of one of these farms. See, things like this you've got to be careful of. Well, that's just a shallow one. Oh, there's a big old lizard down there. That's a stumpy tail. Not sure if you can see him. He's very well camouflaged, but he's sitting right in the corner there. Oh damn. What I'll do, guys, is I'll get a photo and enhance the photo so you can see it. How cool's that? We'll just leave him be. Yeah. Sitting in there, I don't know. Hopefully he can get out. Obviously he can. There is a steel pipe that goes from there to there. His eyes were blinking, so he is alive. You know what I'll do at the end, guys? Look, I'm sure he found his way in there somehow. But just in case he fell in there by accident, I'll leave like a plank of wood that kind of creates a ramp for him to walk up, just in case he is stuck in there. But look at this. Absolute gem. Now you may have noticed, for my international viewers, there's the classic, well, you can probably see it better over there, red dirt that is quite often depicted as iconic for Australia as well. So we've got the old summer kitchen here. See down there, guys, there's another one. Now that does go down. That's more like a storage cellar actually, that's been filled in. Yeah. That's probably the old storage cellar. But yeah, little summer kitchen here. Alright, there's a perfect view of how they built these old places. Now this one is clearly just old field stones, like rough uncut stones that's just been piled up, and well, it looks like a concrete mix of some sort, but they're not cut blocks, but they're not cut by masoners. They're not clean cut. So, I think we've seen a lot. Just get another view from this side in case there's something around this side. Lots of flies. No, nothing really around this side. There is one shed way over there, but I think it's too close to the actual the farm just over the back there, or the home. Alright, well, I might throw back inside, but I'm going to go give Mr. Lizard a little ramp to get out if he wants. So I put this plank of wood down there, and when I was putting in there, he kind of jumped out of the way, but he's right next to the edge of it, and then he hasn't moved since. I'm kind of thinking he's not meant to be in there, and I went and got some water and tipped some just in front of his nose, and he hasn't moved. So when I went back to the car, I thought I had some gloves, but I don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and channel Steve Irwin the best I can. I'm actually going to just step down in there and pick him up and put him back out, because I genuinely think he's not meant to be in there, and he's probably weak. So here goes. Just going to have to stop the camera though. Whew, alright, so we've got him. Just grabbed him by the tail, so there he is there. He's got something stuck on him, but stuck on just above his leg there. Come on, old boy. We're going to put him over on the concrete. Hopefully we'll put him over near here so we can find a... There you go, old boy. You're out. You're out of there. Now you can wander around again. Don't know how long he's been in there. There you go. Oh, whoops. Try and make him realise there's water here. Come on, old boy. There you go. I set him up on the bricks so that saucepan lid could sit up properly, and I filled it up with water. It's alright, buddy. I'm just going to leave you now. I've got to go. So that's full of water, and so, well, that's got water on it. At least he's right in front of the water. I'm not sure else what I can do. Alright, buddy. Alright. Fast forward a couple of hours, guys. So I went and filmed another one and thought, well, I'm not too far from here. I was heading home, and I thought, well, I'll just come in and see if our little friend has moved, and he has. Now hopefully he's had a drink. So I was quite careful walking up to this area, because he could have been around, and he was sitting right in there, camouflaged under the, well, not weeds, but the green stuff. So that is a good sign. He's up and about. I think he just needed to be out of that pit. So that is a good end to the day. Now, if he hadn't have moved, I was even tempted to take him with me and maybe seek advice on how to get him back to health and whatever. But as far as I know, these are omnivores and they eat flowers and leaves and things, so he should be okay. Alright, so I did a bit of research when I got home, guys, on ticks, and I found out that that little thing that was attached to our little mate, this thing here, is a southern reptile tick, and they only target the blue-tongued lizards apparently. And this one is a fully engorged tick that is just about ready to detach and lay its eggs. They don't really cause the lizards any harm or pain, so I think old mate will be fine. So I guess it's just part of being a lizard, the life of a lizard, blue-tongued lizard. And you learn something every day, guys, so there you go. So I'm going to do another outro. I actually did one before I left the first time, but seeing I'm here, I'm just going to walk around the front, close out the video, and I'll show you the coloured glass in that transom window in the doorway. Yeah. It's a beautiful night now. It was really warm before, but so yeah, check it out. It's even got the it's just coloured glass, stained, which is coloured, but there's some pretty little patterns there too. And it is blue, yellow and red. Good old South Australian colours. Adelaide Crows fans know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Alright, well, happy days. Old homes. Hopefully we've helped a little lizard out of a dilemma. Cheers again, Werner. Thanks for the heads up on this old gem. Alright, well now I'm going to head home instead of to the other one, because I've already been there. Alright guys, jump in the comments. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers guys, bye.
Remember, I used to sigh at the end of each day.